Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Talking Reds. Virgil Van Dijk called lies last night after the game, beating Tottenham 4-0, which was a probably one of our best performances of the season. But the contract talks is still in the background. Me, Rhys and Khale just be talking about it just before coming on here, but it is a big talking point. And on Talking Reds, we won't hide from the talking points. We won't hide from the elephant in the room. Yes, last night was a sensational game. I did a reaction on TikTok. If you want to go over to our TikTok and see my reaction to last night's, but tonight we're going to talk about the contracts and what Virgil Van Dijk said specifically after the game last night. And obviously, guys, Anfield Edition came out the other day with an exclusive, as they were told, that Virgil Van Dijk and Mohamed Salah were put pen to paper. First of all, boys, how much did you believe that exclusive, Rhys?
Like I said, with social media, I don't pay too much mind to it. Obviously, you hear they might have signed, and you hear something they might not have. You've kind of seen the same game for me. For all we know, you don't know if they have or not. Even though Virgil's come out, and so he hasn't said for me that
He said what he said. He said what he said.
Yeah. What he said, but Salah's said what he said too. Like I just, for me, the way the team's playing and how they're playing as well. If this was so far away and there was no way that it's going to get done, I think that would be affecting performances on the pitch, because they got to think about their future. That's like us doing a job, but you're uncertain that you're going to be in this job in a few months because you don't know they're going to keep you.
But they do know that they're probably going to get another job.
Yeah, but how I see you as a normal person, you'll be trying to sort that out now. Whereas they seem very calm about it, and with media and social media, newspapers, press, even if we was trying to keep it quiet, the Liverpool media, other clubs wouldn't be able to keep that quiet, because you've seen that with Trent, with Real Madrid being linked to him. You would be hearing all this flooding stuff with Salah and Virgil.
But you know what you're saying, that they wouldn't keep it calm? They're guaranteed a payout. So they're guaranteed a massive pay, like a massive deal. So they can kind of keep it calm. Whereas a normal person, you're not guaranteed
another job. No, yeah.
Yeah, you're not. So where it's actually more in their favor that their contract does run out.
But you would think most people will be trying to sort that out right now. You're not going to wait to the last minute.
To be honest, you know what I think? I generally think two of them are done.
That's what I think.
I think the third, they're waiting for it so they can announce all three.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
I generally think, and Robbie Fowler said something like he wouldn't be surprised if two of them are done, but they can't talk about it, because then everyone's going to say what happened to the third one. So I think, I don't know what two's done. I'd like to think it's Trent and Salah, because them two they've come out the most and been speaking the most, sort of thing.
Virgin Salah,
Virgin Salah, and then I reckon Trent's one is still, which he's the one out of the three in total that I don't mind losing, to be honest. And I say I don't mind losing, but it would hurt me less than if Salah left, to be fair.
Well, what you two just said there, what you two think, is exactly what Anfield Edition came out the other day saying these two had signed, and the reason why it hasn't come out is because they're trying to keep it calm with Trent and trying to keep no pressure on Trent. But Virgil van Dijk last night, after the Tottenham game last night, said, "What the future brings, I have no idea. Whoever says they know something knows nothing at all." Whether that's regarding to Anfield Edition or not, we don't know. But I think I said it the other day. I think Anfield Edition, right? They've trusted a source that they've probably trusted before, and the source has been right. This is what happens in journalism, especially outlets online like Twitter, for example. They'll trust their source, and if their source has been right before, they've got to trust it again. There's no reason to not trust it.
I believe their source is Fabrizio. I'm not even joking. I generally do.
He's lied a few times, so it won't surprise me. He's lied a few times.
I'll be real. I do think that's their source, though.
Do you think it's more about people just trying to be first? I said this the other night. I thought people just want to be first on this exclusive, don't they?
Of course, 100% people want.
Everybody, if you're exclusive, then you're trusted. You're going to gain following. You're going to gain.
The juicy gossip or the news, but
you want to be first.
To say what you said as well. People inside the club, they're inside the club, so they hear of things. I doubt Fowler's gonna say, "Oh, that," and then it's not. Yeah, he could be wrong, but they're inside the club. Even inside the club, a lot of them seem very calm. It's people who are outside who don't have a clue.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And more time, they don't know nothing about Liverpool's. Most of the top journalists, Fabrizio, Ornstein and stuff. They don't really know what's going on with Liverpool. They always get Liverpool stuff. Wrong. Like I said, we got to wait and see. Obviously, it sounds like Virgil said, no, nothing's done. But he didn't come out and say, oh, I haven't signed the contract. He didn't say that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So this is what you got to bear in mind as well. It's not like he came out and said, oh, no contract hasn't been signed yet. Whereas Salah kind of does that more. He hasn't. So,
but I feel like Salah was more angry 2 months ago than he is now. He's not angry at all.
Yeah, he's not even doing none of that.
It could be acceptance, though, guys. It could be acceptance.
It could be, and he could have accepted a pre-deal with someone else. In we don't know. That's the thing.
I think that would have come out though.
I don't know. Acceptance that is going sort of thing. Like he's just accepted it. It's like stages
I feel like he might have got a pre-accepted deal. Sorry. I think he could have got a pre-accepted deal. So he and I know you're saying it could come out, but in the deal it could be that no, it's not allowed to come out.
I still think the way things media is and things now, someone always gets a hold of something. Look at what happened with Klopp. They said the reason that come out is because it was going to get leaked. They didn't want it to come out. Someone always drops something when they're not supposed to. When they're meant to be keeping it quiet, someone says it to someone else. Oh, don't tell no one. Or someone stumbles across something. I just think if you look at the Trent thing, I think something want to come out already for me. Not necessarily directly from them, but someone, whatever club it would be. Because people want to rattle Liverpool as well. Liverpool's having a great season. Most people want to Liverpool. They want.
I would never stop.
They want to throw Liverpool off. Why do you think? Look at Real Madrid. They don't have to do all of that. Just because you want to get the player, you don't have to keep doing all of that. Just deal with it quietly behind closed doors. But people are frightened of what Liverpool's doing right now. You know what I mean? So
Real Madrid are out there. They just do what they want, to be honest. And they actually have worked. It's worked for them in the past. It's worked for them. Just they are pretty much like the bullies of football. But it has worked for them.
You don't conduct business correctly. As a big club like that, you shouldn't need to do that. If you're trying to get Trent, cool, try and get Trent, but you don't have to keep doing all this public stuff. And even with Trent, I know it looks like Trent, but I'm sure I saw something saying Real Madrid's not happy with Trent or something like that. So you don't know there. You don't know. Why are they unhappy with Trent all of a sudden? Because I don't think Trent was on board with them trying to do that bid thing. I think that was his brother trying to stir and meddle and mess up stuff. So go wait and see. But
I know Rhys is probably out of the three of us here. I know Rhys is probably the most optimistic out of this situation. Let's say that. I think it's for me. I think I'm sort of leaning towards Virgil and Salah staying in my thoughts. But knowing this ownership and knowing how tight we are, I am mentally preparing myself for the worst. That's what I've said. I'm just preparing myself. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not really. More and more, the more longer it goes on, the more that comes out. Like Virgil saying this and that, and then Salah saying we're nowhere near. The more that comes out, though, then I am slightly leaning towards them three all going. And that's just, I think that's a natural reaction to what is actually happening. And the longer it's going on, it makes sense for that to happen. Like I said, none of us know. Anfield Edition put that the other day, and it's not really egg on the face yet, but it potentially could be. Because if that doesn't happen, I said that the other day. I said if that doesn't happen, they've put that out saying that it's happened, then that's them putting their neck on the line massively. But it is what it is. They trusted the source, and But boys, if we were to lose all three, Kel, right? If we were to lose all three, and we say like we're calm, they're all calm in the situation. We said it the other day in who was it now? Joyce said it, or was it James Pearce? One of them said it that if they all three leave, then they're ready to react in the summer. The thing is,
that still takes.
We've been told this before. We've been told this before, haven't we, mate? We've been told this before, and it's like them three leaving, and we're being calm. But does that mean that we're still going to get the right deal done in the summer?
Not necessarily. That obviously, like I said, we've been hurt before. That's why the fan base is hesitant. And
yeah.
They've always said,
PTSD, innit? That's what it is.
They've always said, they're gonna spend. They did that with Klopp when we won the Champions League, and you can have whoever you want. And who did they get him? They got him Elliot,
Van der Berg, and
was it Adrian?
Adrian.
So, but the thing with me, worst come to worst, I don't see all three. I still see Virgil as, because he's the captain. I think that's if you look at the defense when he's not in the defense, like the other game against PSV, even though we played right, so shaky. I just think we can't. I just think with him we can't afford to lose. Like I said, I don't want to lose Salah either, but there's you will get another goal scorer. People will score goals. People don't want to lose him. Yeah, ideally, if you could keep, we need to stop all of this. Honestly,
the man he's the like. But let's be honest, yeah. Another goal scorer. There's no one in the world like doing what he's doing at the moment. Like in the world, like doing what he's doing. Like so say like another
goals, like how he scores goals.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's doing it from
goals.
Yeah, of course. He's not scoring Salah goals. He's not getting Salah.
But we ain't gonna pay for his act. That's a problem. That's the issue that we have.
Yeah, we got Salah for 30 mil.
We're not gonna pay that.
We got Salah for 30. Yeah, it was years ago, but we got him for 30. We're the worst. I'm sorry, worst when we're buying players. We signed Naby Keita for 70-something million. We signed Darwin Núñez for 70 mil, which was above odds. When Benfica said they were prepared to accept 40 mil. Like we do dumb business, so I have no faith in us. I have no faith.
When we had Edwards, we always did great business.
But we don't.
We always did great business when we had Edwards. Salah and all these guys came because of Edwards.
Yeah, but I'm saying we don't have that now.
We do have that. Edwards is here. What are you talking
about?
But
I'm saying we don't. In the last couple of years, the spending that we've been spending has not been good.
Of course, but we didn't have a proper director of football. Klopp was running the thing, which was.
But Edwards also needs a little bit of backing as well, though, Rhys. Edwards does need a little bit of backing. I mean,
backing, but you got to remember when he did it before, he didn't spend loads. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying you don't have to go out and get one or two players that cost money, but there's loads of players you can get out there that are 30, 40 million, that are good players that no one's ever heard of.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And before Brighton used to do that, we used to do that. Brighton's become the team that does that. Almost done it.
Southampton.
There's players out there, and you got to remember as well. For me, when was it? The season before last with Klopp. The midfield. They went out and got 4 midfielders minus Endo. You maybe not want to count because his level. But they went out and got 3 midfielders. No one saw that coming.
Yeah. We did. McAllister's a good buy. Soboslai's been like up and down, but he's been alright. This season he's been really good.
I know he needs to be better. Like
no, he's very young. We have to also remember Soboslai is really young as well.
I think what people forget about the midfield though, Rhys, was I saw it the other day. I saw someone chuck it out saying, but we rebuilt the midfield all in one summer, and we did it. Look at our midfielders that we bought, but with the fact that we had to wait till one summer to do that, and we only did it. We only really built the summer because all our midfield left.
Yeah, but my point is, if all of these guys go, you have to replace them.
Yeah, but then we're not addressing other situations. Well, if all three go right, you're telling me we're going to go out there and buy a right winger at centre back,
and the right.
We don't need right back. We don't need right back anyway. So right back, centre back, potentially a striker.
I think
because I think Núñez will go
as well because there's
a left back and a DM.
There's going to be other guys leaving that people are not expecting. I think Diaz
is
gone.
Diaz is gone.
Diaz is going to get moved on. I think Elliott's going to get moved on. I think Kelleher's.
I don't think Elliott will get moved on.
I think he's going to get moved on because you got to remember now Edwards and that's back for me. They're going to do the proper buy to sell thing. They might give him a little bit of money, but most of it he's going to have to. You're going to have to sell players, and if you add up,
you can't let that many players go though, mate. You can't let that many players go.
Yes, you can. Because the guys who are getting let go, most of them are squad.
But we're winning. But remember, we're winning. We're potentially. Let's be optimistic. We're winning the league. So to get rid of players when you're winning the league is a bit mad.
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. Yeah, that's mad.
That is mad.
So this squad, can we not upgrade on? You're not happy with every single.
No. Fucking hell, of course, can upgrade on. I've been saying we need a left back, we need a DM, we need a proper striker.
You win the league. You don't get rid of 7-8 players or a lot of players. You don't get rid of it's unheard of. You don't do that. You bring in.
We're going to go back. If that happens, mate, that's a guarantee going backwards. That's a backward step.
Yeah, you replenish.
How many players did I mention? And bearing in mind, when I'm talking about these, I'm not talking about the free contracts. I'm talking about just.
Yeah, you said some names, but I'm saying
Diaz, Núñez.
Elliott,
you said all going. We need a left back already. We need we need another midfielder.
One of the left backs is going to get sold for a left back to come in.
Yeah, so that's at least 5 players already. That's before these 3 players leaving.
How many players did we let go last year?
They all went for 3, didn't we? That was midfield, wasn't it?
No, that was the year before. Last year.
Last year.
Van der Berg went.
Carvalho.
Thiago.
Carvalho.
It was all
Thiago
French
tired.
players, though, mate. You're talking about first team players here.
They're not all French.
Well,
No,
yeah,
but who's the first team players? Kelleher don't play unless it's
There was only Thiago, really, that was first team and that
Kelleher
left.
don't play. He only plays when Alisson's injured, and it's been like this for a while that we've kept hold of Kelleher. But
Kelleher's definitely going.
they're not
But
paying and Alisson.
there's no way we buy.
I feel like Kelleher goes to a top team as well.
Yeah, I know, but
it's too good.
But you got to remember, they've already addressed the goalie thing. You got to remember that's really coming in. So
if we let like Elliott go, Diaz go, Nunes go, Tsimikas go, Kelleher go, there's no way we buy
Robinson,
4 or 5 positions, and that's before these 3. This is what I'm saying. That's before these 3 potentially going. There's no way we buy that many positions. Not under FSG. How much we're selling these for? How they won't be sold? They might not be sold because
Kelleher has 40-50 million easily.
they're not going to get that for him. They're not. No one's going
to get that. Look at the guys who are getting bought and that now. How are you not going to get that? How you?
Because it's technically still backup keeper. No one's going to pay 40-50 million for Kelleher.
I'll be honest though, he walks into a lot of teams.
Most of the top kind of City goes into their first team goalie.
He would, but no one's going to pay that for a backup keeper, no matter how good he is.
A lot of teams need a good.
I reckon. I'll be real. I agree. I reckon like
30 mil.
I reckon 30, 35 mil. 30.
You're not gonna see, man, because I think you don't forget who Edwards is. I think you forget what this guy used to do. How he used to get, like I said, 35, 40 million for Bruce.
Yeah.
No one would have thought that. I think you don't forget 130 million for Coutinho. We would have took maybe 100 or 90 or 80. I think you don't forget who this guy is. So you're gonna see.
But I don't think anyone's going to pay that for Kelleher because at the end of the day, we need to sell Kelleher now, really, because we've got Mohamed coming in.
I've got to come off in 2. Is that right?
Yeah, all good. Mohamed is coming in, so we've got to get rid of Kelleher anyway. So no one's going to pay 40-50 million for Kelleher.
Why not?
But then I feel like it's an injustice to
because
Kelleher.
We need to sell it because we need to sell him to Mohamed coming
in. We don't have to sell him, but we're going to sell him.
Oh, keep him then. All 3 keepers. We'll keep all 3 keepers, and we'll just outsell it.
There's teams out there that need a goalie. United's goalie's trash. Chelsea's
United's probably the only one that would actually pay over the odds for him.
Chelsea?
Maybe Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea would just put him on a long-term contract. You know how they do. They're crooks.
Nunes is going.
That's the question. Is where?
Huh?
And Chiesa. I reckon Chiesa goes.
No, I don't think so.
I do. I generally think he goes.
Well, I hope not anyway, but no.
I don't want him to go neither, but I reckon he goes.
There's gonna be a few people leaving,
He ain't played near enough football as he wants to.
The problem is some people are too sentimental when it comes to certain players. Oh, I like that player, I want to keep him. And then also people think we're not gonna get that much. We're gonna see, because you're gonna have to get rid of players. Teams need players, and in order for you to progress, you gotta let players.
You need to replenish, but you don't let go of 5, 6, 7 players when you win the league. And you're in the final. So we're in the final of the Carabao Cup. Let's not to say I'm being optimistic, but let's not to say we don't make it to like the final in the FA Cup or Champions League and we're winning the league. You don't get rid of these sort of players like that.
The players I've mentioned, they're not first team minus Diaz.
Yeah, but they play cup.
Nunes don't. No, but they're not first team. They're not key to how we play. Nunes doesn't benefit us in any way.
He won us the game the other day.
No, but that's good enough. I don't want to hear about our Nunes player. We bought him to be a first team player. I don't want to hear.
If it weren't for him, we'd be 3 points ahead of Arsenal right now.
Huh?
Not 6.
Huh?
If it weren't for him, we'd be probably 4 points ahead of Arsenal.
I'm not hearing it, man. If you think Nunes is good, then
I generally don't think he's good. But I'm just saying, I'm getting off the bandwagon of getting onto him.
I'm not getting onto him. I'm just calling it how I see it. He's not good.
I hear it.
If we want to move on to the next level, for me, the next level is you need to have like for like coming on, not someone who does it once in a blue moon.
Right, guys. Before we go, then percentage-wise, all 3 stay. Percentage-wise, where are you now, Rhys? Because you're the most. You've got to have the highest percentage now. Of all 3 stay. You've got to have the highest percentage.
Let's see, 50.
I thought it'd be higher than that. The way you've been going on about it.
No. But you said all 3.
Separate them. Van Dijk and Salah. How high you want that? Just them 2.
75%.
Right. Okay, Khale.
I'm 90% them 2 are staying.
Fucking higher than him.
Yeah, I'm 90% them 2 are staying.
All right.
Maybe they'll know something we don't know. You understand?
Nah, I
They
don't.
know something.
I'll give you this. About 51.5%. I'm on Van Dijk and Salah
Why
staying.
are you going to Arsenal? How disappointing, Damon. Come on. Don't.
The things are like this, and it's literally that.
Is that with the 3 or with the 2?
It's the 2. Trent's off. Trent's like I'm 98% sure he's off. Yeah, but it's literally that's flat, right? And it's literally just that of a tilt. But yeah, I do think the more it goes on, it's just slightly going that way. So yeah. Thanks, boys. Thanks for joining me anyway. That was a good chat. It's nice to disagree with things, though. It's nice to disagree with things. Like
It's debates.
I'm sick of talking to myself on here. I'm never going to disagree with myself, but it is what it is. Thank you everyone for watching. If you have watched, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and get notification bells on as well. Thank you for watching. Have a great night, guys.